Welcome back to Divided Nations. Today is kind of normal. We have Akeem, Jordan, Zahn, and myself, Jerome. And today's topic is the customer always right? No. Jordan, go.
Have you ever worked retail?
I have. I've worked, 4 different retail places.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, different. One was video games, one was computer games, one was fitness equipment, and one was clothing.
No, they're very rarely right, and most of the time they're assholes.
Yes.
But I think you misunderstand what they mean when they say the customer is always right.
It means that...
Yeah, it means you just pamper the customers because you want their business.
Yes.
I don't like that philosophy at all. I know it's bad for business, but I don't
If you
like
own
that.
the business, would you tell your employees that customer is always right? If you own the restaurant and your life, like your livelihood depended on customer service and customers coming back and customer loyalty, even though they're assholes.
I wouldn't build a business on that. My business would be like, you come there for, it's a real thing. You get treated like a normal person.
No matter what business would that be?
Because a high-end business.
Like what?
Really high-end business. I don't know.
The problem I have with that
jewelry
is,
and shit.
in that scenario is you will have that person who will try to take advantage. If it's a type of business where a person can be a repeat customer like weekly,
Yeah.
and they find out, oh, Jordan was willing to give me, because I complained a little bit, Jordan gave me everything I asked for. I'm going to do it again next week, and next week, and next week.
Yes, but
a lot of businesses won't cater to that. Like, if you're going to be a dickhole every single time, they're going to fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Eventually you'll learn, but the thing is, most people also wouldn't do that. Most people just want to pay their fair share, get their fair share.
True.
And it's a fair exchange, right? And if you're happy doing it, why not? So, what do you think?
Oh.
No? Again, I posed the same question to you then. If you own the business and it relied on customer loyalty, repeat business, would you tell your employees that the customer is always right?
So this is what I would tell my employees.
Yeah.
Customer doesn't know what they really want. It's not, the customer is always right where you have to be a yes man all the time. But that's a business to business thing. I like, depending on the business, it could be different. I would be more like, it is your job to help the customer find out what they actually want. And that is how you will get their business back. When you can actually help them decide, like, on a real finalization of what they want.
What kind of business are you talking about? Because
it
we
could
need
be,
a real life
like,
example. Is it a restaurant? Is it a retail store?
Restaurant,
Is it
like, restaurant, most people will come into the restaurant and be like, I'm going to have this. Because they already know what they're going. Like, you're going to a specific restaurant for something. Then the person that is going to come in and they're like, I don't know what I'm feeling like. I'm kind of hungry, but I'm kind of not hungry. I'm on a diet. It's your job to help them.
But I think in this case with restaurants, it's more on. In this case, the customer might be right, because usually, like, if they get something undercooked or it's burned, then it's usually the restaurant's fault.
So
I guess sometimes
but not even that. It's like you own a high-end steak restaurant.
Yeah.
Group of 20 people, high-paying customers. They all get the Kobe beef. One person wants it, well done. They're wrong. Are you going to be like, nope, you're wrong. You can't get it that way. You're going to ruin the beef. You're going to write a bad review.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that for you. And all 20 leave. What's the right response to that?
You go tell them in front of everybody, say, I don't recommend it because it's not the greatest choice.
Yep.
So everyone there knows.
Mm-hmm.
But then you give it to them.
First. And then they complain about it. And then they complain about it, saying, my beef does not taste good.
I'm going to recommend it. Tell them, like Akeem said, you got to direct them, saying, no, this is probably not what you want.
Yeah.
And when they don't want it,
but it's
too late.
Simple, right? But if they're like, I don't like this, it tastes burnt, it tastes rubbery, make it again.
This is what you got.
Make it again the same way.
Be like, are you sure this is why? Why do they want it medium or well instead of rare? Because maybe they have a problem where they don't like having juicy food. Maybe they like it.
Customers aren't logical, right? Working with customers, we've all done that. Like, they're not always logical, but it's not so black and white as they're right, they're wrong. Yeah. I think
yes, it is.
You could actually even go the mile where you can give them say, okay, we can do that, but before you do choose this, we can set up a small sample for you to try this to make sure that you are absolutely sure this is what you want or not.
So what I want to know is, Jerome started off the whole thing. He didn't even finish the sentence. They said no. Please explain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go the route of, let's go clothing store.
Yeah.
Okay. The person comes to the clothing store. They come in. Oh, you had a sale last week for all these shirts. They were on sale, $10 off. I know the sale's over, but they didn't have the shirt I wanted last week. I think I should still get the deal, even though the sale's over. Right? And you're talking about, repeat customer, having them come back, appeasing the customer. This customer is now just trying to get a deal on something, and potentially they could come in again and do something. I'm not saying they're going to come back and do it every week, but they could potentially come in again knowing, well, all I had to do is basically, talk to them I can get my way. I can get a deal almost anytime I go there.
Yeah.
Right? Because there's people who do that. They're like, I'm going there because I know I can get a deal. I'm never going to pay full price. That, to me, the customer's not right.
What kind of clothing store is this? Retail or high-end?
Retail.
Then they can go, because it's not like, it's either you give it to them because it's chump change, but they're going to come back and if they're going to keep coming back, then just say no. Because it's not, that amount of money is inconsequential.
So why is it different with retail compared to high-end?
High-end, because you can potentially get more customer loyalty because it's a little more private, and then you can have them coming in and spending more money than they would if they were at a retail store. They might, because you have that customer loyalty, they're going to come back for more. And they're going to come back to you rather than somebody else that would.
I'll give you the same example from a high-end perspective. They come into your store, there's a leather jacket, right? The leather jacket retails for, like other places carry it, the leather jacket retails for, I don't know, $1,200. They come in, they're like, the guy over there is selling it for $1,100, but I like you. If you could give me a better deal, I'll buy it from you.
How much is the deal?
He wants less than.
Like, how much less would?
Oh, that's your discretion.
He's not stating a dollar amount. He's just saying, give me a deal.
Give you a deal?
Better than what the other guy is saying.
In my experience, because I have done this before, where I had the customer loyalty thing, and I did get, because I had that, I don't know what the rapport with this person, that they actually did accommodate. Because it's not like I'm doing it out of my way. This is on a person-to-person basis as well. It's not like I'm doing it out of my way because I know I'm going to get the deal. I was fully prepared to pay the full price. Sometimes the customer will just say that, and out of convenience, they'll just stay here and get it, regardless. If you say no, they're like, okay. Just explain it in a certain way. I can't do this, or I can do this, but this is like a one-time thing only because, this is like the last jacket. If it was the last jacket, I don't care. It's discontinued, right? It's always a circumstance, because I would go back to the person that I bought this stuff from. I'm not expecting them to give me anything, just because I know they're trying their best to appease me and they're looking out for my best interest.
So what if you get that person that just believes, if you want my business, you should beat that store's price every time?
No. You don't have to do that.
You don't have to do
that's
that.
on the business's decision, but like...
the person would spend $5,000
Yeah.
if you beat... They'll keep buying stuff from you if you beat the price of that other store every time.
You have to make sure that whatever they're
But,
spending
like,
is
yeah.
making that money up over time.
As long as I'm making that money. Like, that means that I'm still selling this stuff. The other store is not selling this stuff. I have this customer.
But now,
money.
what if you're selling it at cost?
At cost? I don't know. I could be like, you have to.
I don't know
get this
enough
stuff.
about retail business to say.
Retail is hard.
I don't like that
Retail,
philosophy.
It's always better to even at cost, even like for car dealerships, right? You would sell it, maybe not at cost, maybe like $1,000 profit. You would rather move that off your lot than have it sit there.
Yeah.
You've gained loyalty. You've moved the product. You always want to move product.
They're still going to come back. Would you rather sell at cost or not sell at all? Because they're still going to come back to you.
There's no one guaranteeing that you won't sell it for sticker price.
There's no guarantee, but like,
But you could also
But
sit
then-
on your shelf for
but then
years.
you also have the other effect where this person keeps coming back to you because they know like you're going to try and accommodate for them. You don't have to do it every time, but they know that from time to time you're going to do your best to accommodate for them. They're going to tell other people about this, and then you get more word of mouth.
But this is
spread.
just getting towards like friendly discounts.
This-
People,
yeah,
the
this is
customers,
stuff
right?
like that.
We're like assholes are coming into a store. Someone like yanks a shirt off the shelf and rips it. It's like, it's ripped. I want a discount. It's like, fuck yourself. Go home.
Be like, no,
Go get a real job.
got you on camera. You gotta pay for that.
Yeah.
I think the customer is
Like-
wrong. It depends on the
It-
business.
yeah.
Yeah, it depends.
But I think more than likely customer would be right.
In a business sense.
In the business
customer
sense,
is
of course,
right.
of course,
no.
But
Okay,
like,
okay.
in my opinion,
In
the customer
in your
doesn't
opinion,
know enough.
customer is never right.
Yeah.
Ever. Never right. But if you want their business, if you want to improve the customer experience, customer's always right.
Generally speaking, on my experience, the customer is wrong. But it's not always because they're just like plebes and they don't know anything. Some people are just not educated enough. So
Well, yeah,
That's
you
why
do
you
your
gotta-
good your
yeah.
your job as an employee to try to educate them. But if they come in, they're like just big assholes.
Yeah.
If you told them, it's like
I'll give.
there's
I'll
a
give-
lot of time. I like for us, like I won't be nice to everybody. It obviously
Yeah.
depends on how much they're paying, so that has to be a rule, a business rule. But if like they're not the greatest people, and like the hell with them.
yeah.
And I
depends
still
on
think but you're not gonna go to your higher ups and be like, I was an asshole to these people because they were assholes to me.
Then why got
No.
them to be the asshole for me?
because it's always a business rule to appease the customer, no matter how much of an asshole they are. Right now, after that, it's a personal feeling that I don't
Well,
like them.
but it depends on like what if the company's really established. Like if you're just like Target or something, they're gonna get business no matter what. They could tell one person to fuck themselves, and it wouldn't matter.
Yes, but eventually, like, is it a corporate culture to tell people to fuck themselves? Because eventually you're going to run out of people. You only shop you're only loyal to a store until you have one bad experience. And that's all it takes. Doesn't matter what it is. Restaurants, retail
There's one
stores.
person, if they really deserve it, I don't care.
That's why I was asking the retail or high end, because retail, you're always gonna have business, and like one squeaky wheel is not going
Yeah,
to
but
like,
social
kill it.
media, like, you
No,
one
but-
person has like, oh, this person yelled at me, so me, you call me the N-word, whatever.
Yeah, look, you do it
and you know what?
tastefully. You don't use racial stuff. You use just childish language, and you do it because people would agree with us that customers are usually wrong, and they'll be like, "You fucking deserved it."
Yeah, but when the customer complains, people are hearing the customer side of the story, not your side of the story,
Well, you
right?
do your story out there too.
How do you do that when the newspaper?
Social media, same
So
thing
what-
as they did.
What if you're in a scenario where what they're asking is unreasonable? Like, I'll give you an example. You work at a supermarket. Person bought the bags of milk.
Yeah.
Finished a bag and a half of the milk. Comes back and says this milk was bad. I want a refund.
That's why they have on their receipt some places all
Right.
sales are final.
I agree.
Okay, but I'll give you the other side of that. Costco will take
I was
it back.
about to say
Costco will take it back. Costco, you could drink a milk. You could buy flowers, let it die, return it, and get a full refund.
Yes.
I have seen people in line with like half-eaten food that's
Yes,
all rotten.
I've had a friend who had a Super Bowl party, but there was a snowstorm, and he returned sliced up ham, and they give him his full
And
refund.
Costco,
you know what they
like,
did?
makes
They
money
make
hand over
money.
fist.
They make a lot of money because I buy everything from Costco. I bought things from Costco over Amazon, even though Amazon sold it for like $15 cheaper, because I know if something went wrong, Costco will take care of me, and that's where the loyalty comes in. Loyalty makes money. I think more
Yeah.
likely than not.
I don't know,
Your
because like
people
what
are happy,
I've
so.
never had to return anything, and I'm not planning on buying anything that would have issues like technology. Just be
Yeah.
food from there. So like with the prices, am I paying more because of this?
Well, no, but even let's say you buy, like I've bought cheese, right?
Yeah.
And they were fine. They were within the best before date. I opened it, there was mold. If I go back and be like, hey, I don't like this cheese, and they wouldn't give me like money, you can guarantee I've never shopped at that location again. Or
Well, let's say they gave them like a 48 hour thing or something, or 24 hour to return your food.
even that, even if not, like
I think that'd be okay.
if I
but
bought
I
it,
don't
if
think
I bought cheese, I don't have to eat it today
Yeah.
or even 2 days from now. If I open it 3 days from now and there was still like 20 days left before the best before date, and they don't give me back my money for that, that's it.
Yeah, I
I'm
guess
done
it'd
with
be
that
case
store.
by case basis. I don't like that, like especially if the prices are jacked up because of people all returning stuff. Because
I'm sure that's part of the business.
you know,
too.
I've seen a lot of people in that line all the time returning, like, are you serious kind of stuff.
And I feel like the more money a customer is spending into a business, like higher and higher,
The
and
more
higher,
shit
like,
they can
more
get away with.
businesses is like they're more right than anything else because like you're spending that amount of money, they are right. You want that money.
So where do you draw the line?
Where do I draw the line?
Where the customer is
When
wrong?
they drop the N word.
Yeah,
No, I think that's on a personal level.
that's the personal level.
For an employee, customer is always wrong no matter what, but they have to listen to the boss or get fired.
Yeah.
For the owners of a business, I think customer is more than likely 99% always right.
So what's the 1%?
Do you want to burn down your store? Because this is
That's the only
retribution
thing?
for ruining my... Well, somewhere along the lines of that, right? If it costs you more money, you know it'll cost you more money in the long run.
I couldn't do it. I'd never be a business owner just because of this. I couldn't treat people.
You
like
couldn't treat people
But
like
I
that?
couldn't handle
No,
that.
but let's
They're-
just say you're the
they're-
business owner, but you have employees. You tell your employees how to treat the customers. You don't have to deal with it.
No, but I wouldn't even want to know that like these customers that are coming into my store.
But you're making money. You're making money hand over fist.
So,
What
but
does it
that's
matter?
if I was a store owner. That's why I wouldn't be a store owner because I couldn't handle that. I couldn't know that like some dickhole came in and we had to accommodate them because they're going to spend money.
But that's a rule of business.
I know that's
And-
why I couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Fair
I
enough.
couldn't handle that.
Fair enough.
Can't swallow your pride.
No,
I'll gobble it all day long. I'll gurgle it. Oh.
no, I couldn't do it.
Come here, pride. Oh.
A lot of the time, I feel like the customer is uneducated into what they actually want. So it's like also on the employee to help them.
Agreed. 100%. Agreed.
Yeah, I
Customers
wouldn't
are dumb.
Deny that.
They're stupid. But they have money, and money trumps brain.
He's right. Unfortunately, he's right.
Couldn't do it. Still couldn't do it. I'd have to find something else.
Okay. So, customer is right.
In a business sense, the customer is right. Personal sense, a lot of the time they're wrong.
I agree.
Personal, business, physical, mental, fucking wrong. It's all wrong. And I'd probably end up like Jordan where I couldn't do it because I'd be like, no, you're an idiot. No.
Yeah, my store would be called like the customer's always wrong.
Yeah.
What about from your own standpoint, though, where you go someplace and you're like, I know what I want, and blah, blah, blah. And somebody's like, I don't know if you should get this because it could have this repercussion. But you're like, no, I've already decided I did my research, but you didn't do your research well enough. And you go home and something fucks up.
But if
Is it their fault or is it your fault?
my
It's,
fault.
it's his fault. I think
Okay.
all of us would know that.
But that fault cost you $1,000.
And would you be
turned
mad
on,
at the
you turned on the
store?
TV when it was cold outside when they told you not to, and it cracked. That cost you $1,400. Are you gonna try to return it and be like, what the hell? It cracked. It cracked out of the box. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna pay for that $1,400 mistake, or are you gonna try to be customers always right?
See, that's when I know. Here's the thing with that, right? Here's the thing. I would try to return it,
Yeah.
but I know I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But I'm
You're
gonna.
gonna try your darnest.
Yes, but I know I'm wrong. It's
Yeah.
not that I know I demand I should get this because I'm your customer and you want my business.
But you're not gonna tell them, I know I'm wrong. You're gonna tell them.
because I want my money,
Exactly.
right? But I'm wrong.
This is how customers operate.
Yeah.
You've just proven.
But if I worked in that store, get the hell out of here. Especially if I was the one who told you that it was going to crack if you turned it on the moment you got it home. Get out of here.
yeah.
Get out of here.
Cross your T's, dot your I's. Like you
But you
tell
don't
them.
know. You don't know how. As a store owner, how do you know? Did they really turn
You
it
put
on?
on the receipt.
Or no, but did it come out of the box broken? Right? Like it could be just as easy as just sending it back to Sony and be like, "Hey, you shipped us a bad TV."
There you go. I guess
And
it's-
at what point is it?
it would be case by case.
I'll
It
give
is
you- I'll
definitely
give you an
case by case. I
example.
think that's the most important
Big
point.
time.
I'll give you an
it'd be case by
example
case.
from my perspective, okay? Used to work in a computer game store. Sold computer games. Had a policy that if you open the box, we do not take it back for piracy reasons. People would go, mothers would go buy the games for their sons, and they come back to us with the game open. My son didn't like it. Tough.
Yeah. Well, that's the store policy.
Right. But you're saying if I want her repeat business or her to keep buying games for her son, I should try to appease her.
But no, that's a business rule, right? Your business decided open boxes are fair game. Like, no, you're not returning it no matter what. If they didn't feel that way, they wouldn't put that in their store policy. If they felt like
There are people who try to return things all the time, knowing
don't hit the table.
that it's against the policy of the
It's
store.
getting dangerous there.
Yeah.
It's getting dangerous.
They know it's against the policy of the store, and they still do it.
Well, just like how you know the TV was cracked and you still want your money back.
But I can get around it if I say it was cracked out of the box.
Yeah.
These people come in, they don't even have loopholes. They just want you to take it back. Or they want their money back.
Yeah, the people who aren't smart enough to think of a good
They don't even
excuse,
try. They just say, do it. Akeem, do it. You want me to come back? Do it.
Just do it.
I don't care if you have it written on the
Whatever
wall. I
the
don't care if
business-
it's written on my seat.
The
Do
business
it.
decides when the customer is right.
Do it.
Yeah.
I bought a car from you last week. I smashed it against the pole the next day. Give me a new car.
No.
Do it.
You signed.
Give him like a 50
My
bucks.
son- My son's getting his license right now. I'm going to get him a car from you too when he gets his license. Give me a new car.
Are you paying for the new car, or do you want a free car?
Free car because I
Then
smashed
no.
that
No,
car.
because that new car is not going to make up for the car you just
Yeah.
lost.
But my son's I'm gonna get my son to come here. And
No,
he's
but that's
gonna
going
buy
to
him
make
a
up for that car that he just destroyed.
Yeah.
You're down a car, now you're even.
You're
That's
not.
worth
I'm
it.
This is
taking-
not how to make profit in the business.
I'm taking my businesses on now.
Oh my God,
I'm
don't
buying
go to
my
this
son.
guy's store.
I'm buying my son's car from him now. Not
See,
because you
It
won't
makes
replace
sense
my
for him
car.
to refuse you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because now you're costing my competitor money instead of me.
No, I wouldn't give him a car for free.
I wouldn't
No,
give
not
him
for free. I'm just gonna buy the
You
car
just
now.
buy a car for me.
Done.
So there's no
and
thing,
then
'cause
something
Akeem's not-
happens, and then
Akeem's not down
Akeem
money.
makes
and
I already got my money though.
Yeah, you both
so I
have
don't
money.
have to worry.
Everyone's happy.
Win-win. Only person
But now I'm
who
buying
loses is
two
you.
cars from him.
Huh?
Instead of buying two cars from you, I'm buying two cars from
That's
him.
But
still worth it
that's
for him.
For me, you're in the whole like 3 cars. So
I'm going to afford it. You better get a
I'm
financial
up
advisor.
a profit. You are down.
Now,
to
if you
zero.
said, replace this car and I'll buy a fleet from you. I buy 30 cars. Then it may be worth
Yeah.
it. for him.
Oh, yeah.
If you're going to buy one more car, no, it's not worth it. I don't care.
yeah, within reason, I think the customer.
We will not be great business owners. I think we've all established
Yes.
that. We're going to lose money very quickly.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to open a fried chicken business, but that's going to close down in like
You'd
2
be
days.
eating it all.
And
That's like customers wants to order like my chicken.
You guys said I was racist.
He just likes chicken.
I'll just call my place Fries. I
Right.
just sell fries, but I really sell chicken, but I don't
But
actually.
it's not on the menu because you sit there.
That's a hidden menu.
The secret menu is chicken. It's just chicken.
One item on the menu, fries.
Chicken. Fries.
I like fries, please. That's on the menu.
It'd be like
Secret
it'd be like a half plate of fries with like some grease where some other food used to be.
menu.
I'll cook the fries in the chicken grease.
Ooh, man! Now we're talking
Dude.
real.
I'm sold. As
Yeah.
long as you provide good customer service, I'm there.
Yeah,
You can get
discounts.
I don't want
fries.
shit like the Wiener Circle where they like bash you as you order your food.
no bashing.
Okay, I'm there.
It's not like somebody's going to always go every time expecting a deal.
No,
There are
and
people like that.
There
though.
are.
There are, but like
out of the general population, those
Yeah.
are few and
Like
far.
service-
I would say 1 out of maybe 50
yeah,
is like
That's
that.
even that's
Even
pretty,
then, that's
pretty.
quite high.
yeah.
I
A lot
think
of the
that, like,
time,
yes,
I will go
2%.
to a place specifically because I know the service is better at this place.
True. I would do that too. Yes.
Service is what really sells.
At least for a restaurant, yeah.
For a lot of places, like,
Even some stores like
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Starbucks. Oh, that's food too.
but like I bought a car, and
Oh, you went back because you liked how they treated
yeah,
you.
they have always been really good to us throughout the years, and I went to them first.
Yeah.
So
Okay. So
the customer is wrong. Customer is
wrong.
always wrong except for the business, which is always right.
and
Always
Fuck 'em.
wrong except for the one that were going to give me more money.
Fuck
Yes.
'em.
customer
More money than I lose.
is right business wise, but you know that they are wrong.
Fuck 'em and their kids.
I have worked retail and food, and I know how customers can be.
Fuck 'em and their kids.
So
Like and subscribe. That's
Yeah.
all we need. Just end it there.
Yeah,
Just like
yeah.
and subscribe.
okay,
Like and subscribe.
bye.
Bye.
So yeah, they're the customers. They're always right.
No, I'll tell them.
Whatever their answer is right.
I'll tell them where to go. I don't care.